What's up, my crypto legends? This right over here is the Bitcoin chart on the weekly, and what I want to make you understand that we are at the verge of a big, massive capitulation, potentially all the way down to the $12,000 range. It is the last chance for Bitcoin in the next coming days, couple of weeks at the most, to defend this level right now before coming all the way down to $12,000 very easily, and I'm going to explain why in this episode. And also we're taking a look at Bitcoin on the 1 hourly having a big major collapse from this major level. This was a range where I was in doubt. I could have seen a potential bounce or a potential big drop here. This is why I did not trade this range. Let's take a look at the potential scenarios in this episode, guys, so make sure to stay tuned. Hi there, Andy here. Welcome back to another episode of Bitcoinsensus YouTube channel. Make sure to subscribe. Daily take on Bitcoin, crypto, and also live streaming to connect with the community, guys. Now, I have been traveling all day today. This is why I didn't do any live stream, any video update. But I can see here on the Bybit competition that you are absolutely crushing it. We have moved to the 19 here in this squat overall ranking. Absolutely crazy. This was not thanks to me. We were currently around about the 27, 26 yesterday, and we are moving up, guys. I only just managed to do one trade today, and it went in a profit, of course, but you guys are absolutely crushing it here on the squad, guys. Out of 461 teams, we are currently ranked 19. Absolutely crazy, guys. Coming back here to the Bitcoin chart on the weekly, what I want to make you understand that we are at the verge of a big major collapse. The reason why is because we are holding the all-time high range, okay, of the 2017 all-time high. We are currently below these levels, but we are getting this weekly consolidation. You know, we can see we're having a reaction at that range, as you can see here on the weekly chart. And if we do lose this major level, we did have a large consolidation also here back in December of 2020. We got the all-time high range and we got the consolidation of 2020. If we start losing this range, we could be capitulating all the way down to the $12,000 range. Why the $12,000 area? Because we went very, very fast from 12,000 all the way up here to $20,000 back in 2020. From October till end of November, this is how fast we went in less than 2 months, trading from $12,000 to $20,000, not leaving much volume on our way up. So as you know, if you come fast as, you know, this fast all the way up to this range, you can come as fast down, guys. We have seen this in the past also. This is how the price action moves. If you move fast up, you will go fast down also. So what I want to show you here is that we have left a big, massive value area high on the volume traded in between 2018 till late 2020. Meaning that if the price of Bitcoin does manage to come all the way down to around about that $12,000 range, I think it won't go much lower than that. That is going to be an incredible buying range because we were trading for over 3 years at those levels, okay, above and below. But this is why you say this is the value area high from 2018 till late 2020. So this is what could happen, guys, if we do not hold this range in the next coming days, couple of weeks. All right, there is still a possibility if we start closing big major daily candles and weekly candles, all right, below $18,000, it is almost kind of guaranteed that we will be coming down to those levels. We are breaking our last level of support here, as you can see, and the move from 12,000 to 20,000 was relatively fast. So this is what we can expect, okay, if we do not defend this level in between this week and next week. We could be falling to $12,000 in less than 1 month, guys. Just something that I wanted to point out there. So this is the last range right now to hold, okay, super important, guys. Hope we will hold it and have a relief rally first before potential more continuation. Zooming in here on the 1 hourly chart on Bitcoin, what we did see, what we were talking about yesterday, okay, was two scenarios. We had the lower highs, okay, this potential kind of inverted head and shoulder scenario. We were retesting the neckline, as you can see here, And we also had the Adam and Eve, inverted Adam and Eve scenario right there, okay? So it was a very, very critical zone. I didn't feel like shorting this range. I didn't feel like longing this area also. So this was a very, very, very critical zone here for Bitcoin. You could either have a big, massive bounce or have a big, massive breakout, just like you've seen here on the chart. So what now? What could happen? Because we have been losing some major support levels. Remember also the value area low from this range also holding very, very nicely. We did get a consolidation, but it was a dangerous level at this range. For me, it was almost a 50-50, slightly more probability in actually continuing slightly to the downside. Not as much, was expecting a little bit of volatility, but not as aggressive, okay? But finally, of course, you know, zooming out, we are in a very, very aggressive downtrend. This is easy to understand. We do have a lot of momentum, a lot of pressure, okay, to the downside. Now, zooming in right here on the chart, what could happen with Bitcoin? Well, just checking out here some big major zones, all right? Let me just find out here with Fibonacci expansion from this high, okay, to the low breakouts, right from this high to this high over here. There is something very, very curious because we have just hit the 1.618, okay, which is the golden ratio, okay. It is the expansion when you do create a kind of a large consolidation and you break out from a zone. The 1.618 is usually a level where you do stop and get a bounce, and just about an hour ago we just hit that level to almost perfection. From this low to the high, the expansion 1.618 just touched. You can expect this level to be defended in the next coming days, potentially before any continuation to the downside. Of course, if we do take a look at Fibonacci retracement from these lows to the high point over here, we absolutely crushed the 618, almost retesting the 78 level, okay, where we could expect some kind of bounce. This is at 18,500. The price of Bitcoin just currently hit 18,555 at these lows currently. So you could expect this range to actually hold also. We also created a nice spike on the VPVR. Like I showed you here on the weekly, there is a potential scenario here of holding this range. If we start closing by tomorrow, round about the 17.5 or even touching $17,000, closing strong dailies at, round about 18,000 or below 18,000, it is very, very sure that we are going to go in the next coming weeks to that $12,000 level, guys. We do not have hardly any support below this range over here. Yes, we can hit 19. Yes, we can hit $18,000. Okay, give or take $500, just a little bit going sideways. But if you start continuing to the downside, guys, it will be a big, massive capitulation in a couple of weeks, all the way down to 12K levels. So this is what we need to be extremely cautious. Let's wait and see how Bitcoin is going to react at this range, and the possibility for a big major bounce is very, very possible. As you can see, also we did some perfect trades here. We actually shorted this level over here, shorted this level over here, played out beautifully. I actually did not give any signals on Bitcoin on the Telegram group, okay, for the Bitcoinsensus team, because here I was a little bit 50-50, all right? We could either get a big bounce from this major support zone, value area low, or we could actually break down because we had also this insanely bearish pattern, which is this inverted Adam and Eve, guys. Now we need to see what is going to happen on Bitcoin, a little bit of consolidation. If we start going sideways, it would be looking very, very nice because we could be having a sideways momentum and potentially create a bump and run scenario. This is only if we are going to start going sideways here on Bitcoin, but I do see this scenario potentially playing out. This level needs to be defended. If we start retesting these lows at $18,000 and start breaking below them, guys, it is game over. We are very likely going to retest $12,000 Bitcoin in the next coming weeks. Okay, this is kind of the last moment, the last level where we could create a higher low over here, get back up these big major resistance levels that were big heavy supports. Okay, and that is going to be very, very good for Bitcoin in the next coming weeks to have a potential larger recovery to $23,000. But for the moment, we need to defend this range. I am still not in, for me, this is either you long it or you do not trade it, because I think this level can be defended just because of the weekly range. Okay, just by looking at the weekly chart, like I explained to you guys. Not much to add. I am at vacation right now. I am back in where I live on the 7th of July. There's still going to be another 10 days of the competition. I'm going to try and find some major opportunities. Also, okay, for the people that are inside the competition, we're doing extremely well, as you can see here, ranked 19, absolutely phenomenal. I think if you can actually join the team, make sure to tag me in the Telegram group. All right, get your Bybit account if you haven't got already. You got an insane bonus of up to $4,450 worth of bonus and 30 days of 0% maker fee if you sign up with my link and join the team, guys, because we're moving up out of 461. Okay, the top 10 have insane prizes. So going back here again here on the 1 hourly, guys, like I said, I just want to find out here if this could be a potential bullish shark pattern, and it is very, very possible. This at least needs to come all the way to the 1.13. So from this range round about, yeah, 113, and I know it's the 1618. It would have to go slightly lower. It would have to go slightly lower here at the $18,000, 18,100. It would have to drop another $300-400 if you want to see the shark pattern play out. But anyway, this is, doing some analysis here. A bump and run scenario, claiming this lower high resistance at some point in the next coming days is very, very possible. This is something that we need to eye, guys. If we start going sideways and start having this bullish momentum, I do think that this low high level, okay, that we did create from 26th to the 27th and 28th of June can be claimed in the next coming days. Of course, you are going to see a lot of sideways action, some more wicks here to the downside, but I think the bears are going to get exhausted and you are going to get some kind of relief rally. We are going to try and defend this low level, guys, as you can see on the chart from the explanation on the weekly that I've showed you. This is going to be it for this episode, guys. I hope you're doing absolutely fantastic. Make sure to be super active in the Telegram, help everybody else in the community. Thank you, and I will see you in the next one.